What is going on, internet? Eric Bandholz back again with another Beardbrand Alliance video. Hope all is going well on the other side of the internet. Today, we're talking about all-in-ones and if they're any better than specific products. Maybe, maybe not. Let's find out. Okay, long time fans of Beardbrand know that we've got we've got a utility bar, we've got a utility balm, a beard wash, beard oil, beard softener, sea salt spray. We got both all-in-one products and specific products. And I want to talk about what's better and why you should go with one versus the other. To get the thing going, let's just say, in my opinion, a specific product designed for a specific need will always outperform a generalist product. I mean, if you think about it, you can get super specific. The size of the marketplace will determine how specific you can get. For example, hair shampoos, you can get shampoo for thick hair, shampoo for fine hair, shampoo for oily hair, shampoo for dry hair, shampoo for colored hair, shampoo for white hair. There's just so many specific products that you can get for a shampoo product because the market is so enormous. I think a general product actually outperforms a specific product in a lot of different ways. A general product can be great because, one, it simplifies your routine. Two, you don't have to buy as many different products. You can have a more minimalist kind of bathroom environment. And three, like, it can perform at a very high level, and essentially you kind of get like this cost diminishing returns. Like, so the camera I'm looking at now, you know, there's a huge difference between the $20 or $100 camera and the $500 camera. But there's not much of a difference between the $500 camera and the $2,000 camera, or the $2,000 camera and the $20,000 camera. There's kind of like this curve like this. And in my opinion, if you can find an all-in-one that kind of gets right at this point before it goes up a little bit more, you kind of hit that sweet spot in all-in-ones. Now, I want to say that with a caveat, because when I think of an all-in-one, I think a product that's supposed to be doing two different things is not really a good strategy for all-in-ones. And the biggest example of this is a conditioner and a wash, or a wash and softener, a wash and conditioner product where they combine it. They're serving two different functions. One function is they got to wash everything and clean it, and one function is you have to hydrate, moisturize, bring it back. In my opinion, those don't really make sense as an all-in-one. Rather, what I would see is an all-in-one that will wash your beard, wash your hair, wash your body. You know, something like an Old Money, where you're not getting, or an Old Money utility bar, where you're not getting, you know, kind of like that conflict of purpose. It's kind of like designed for the middle of washing, you know, like being able to take into consideration a thick scalp with a lot of oil production to a face that maybe doesn't produce as much oil, or a body that doesn't produce as much oil, and then kind of finding that magic sweet spot in that product formulation. So when you look for an all-in-one, I recommend trying to find the all-in-ones that focus on one core strength of what they're doing, and then not necessarily designed for something way outside of that intended purpose. Now, I want to talk about what makes a product better or the best. I think it's really important as consumers of things to understand, you know, what's marketing, what's real, and how you can find out. There is no best. Best is a completely arbitrary word. So if someone says they use the best ingredients, they have the best products, you know, I'm sure I've said this over time, so I'm sure I'm calling myself out for this, but best is you have to set the benchmark for what best is. So for some people, the best product is the cheapest product. For some other people, the best product is the nicest packaging product. For others, the best product is the one that has the ingredients that perform the best. And then performance can be a loaded word as well. For instance, at Beardbrand, our best performance is ones that bring your body back to its kind of natural chemistry, working with your body's natural chemistry, not really trying to change or disguise or enhance anything. Whereas another company, their intention may be to enhance, to make your hair look better than it really is, or to, kind of like add extra, shine or sheen or things like that aren't really like reality. What's really important is if you can find from the company their product formulation strategy, like how they decide to formulate their products, and understand that, then you can find, what am I looking for? If I want that enhancement type of product, I can go to the brand that really focuses on that. If I want the more natural chemistry and just kind of developing like a healthy core focus of how I want my grooming routine to be, like how I can use products that bring my health to the best it can be in the natural state that it can be, then find that kind of company. So the only person who can determine what is the best is you. You have to figure that out. And then you have to learn and educate yourself on what you want. And there are different times that you want different things, and that's okay. So being willing to experiment and test and say, oh, well, maybe this is what I want. I try it, I use it, I find out, actually, no, I want something more like this. You find that evolution. When we look at all-in-ones versus specific products, you may say, hey, I just want the simplicity of an all-in-one and the minimalist kind of environment that it creates. I grab a couple of all-in-ones. It works great, does well for my hair, does a good enough job, keeps things clean, keeps it back to its natural state, good to go. Whereas you may find, well, the all-in-one doesn't quite work for me. I need something that, removes the yellow from my beard. This product clearly doesn't do it, so I need a more specific product. You're the one to determine what is the best, and then you got to go with the best, and it's okay. Like, I think there's, I'm going on a rant here. But I think in society there's this pressure to like want to do what everyone else is doing, wanting to be in the right boat, wanting to be told what is the best, and then just going for the best, wanting to just like Google best beard oil, best this, best that, and then getting the best because somebody else says that it's the best. And the reality is it's not. It's what that person thinks is the best based on their own parameters. The other thing I want to get into is just kind of like the greenwashing that happens, and we talk about using, formulating to your body's natural chemistry. A lot of people would kind of interpret that as like, oh, we're an all natural company. And that's not the truth. We're very science oriented. We kind of believe, there's a lot of like marketing jumbo. For instance, anyone who says like chemicals are bad. Water's a chemical. I love water. I think it's a wonderful thing. I drink it all the time and it keeps me alive. Chemicals aren't bad. And then you have on the other end, natural is wonderful. Well, cyanide is natural. It'll friggin' kill you. There's mushrooms you should not be eating. You'll be dead. So to us, when we formulate, as much as possible, we want to work with natural ingredients and use products that get to our goal of working with your body's natural chemistry. But we don't want to use something that's not safe. And we also don't want to use something that is not effective. So if they're not safe and effective, we're not going to use them. We're not going to do natural for the sake of natural because it's a marketing word and then come up with some product that you're just going to throw away because it doesn't work. So as much as possible, we try to be clear with your expectations for what to get from our products so that you can use it in a way that works for you. And if that's not what you want up front, then you don't buy from us, because the worst thing that can ever happen, in my opinion, is that you buy from us and you don't like the products because you had different expectations for how it would perform. Now, if you stuck around to this far into the video, I want to give you a little teaser. I am a big fan of utility products. We've got our utility balm. We have our utility bar. Make sure you subscribe to the Beardbrand newsletter, because I think if you are also a fan of utility products, that this might be the year for you. Wink, wink. How many of y'all can wink both eyes? This guy can. Cheers. Keep on growing.
For years and years and years, men were like, hey, you can't do that. You can do that. It's okay to spend some time on your grooming. And if grooming helps you to feel better, helps you to look better, I'm all for it. That's what's important.